Roman Reigns made his highly anticipated return to WWE on this week's edition of SmackDown, accompanied by Paul Heyman. Fans witnessed a blockbuster segment featuring the OTC, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. The three megastars ultimately erupted into a massive brawl, prompting security personnel and SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis to rush to the ring to restore order. Following the chaotic showdown, WWE officially announced a highly awaited triple threat match at WrestleMania 41, featuring all three superstars. However, Reigns may have a reason to punish his Wiseman ahead of the grand event. During SmackDown, CM Punk was the last to enter the ring. He took a moment to thank Paul Heyman for bringing Roman Reigns before him. The OTC appeared confused as he turned to confront Heyman, who seemed equally bewildered. Before the undisputed tribal chief could seek any clarification, Punk seized the moment and launched a surprise attack on Reigns. In the upcoming episode of SmackDown, we might witness Roman Reigns confronting his Wiseman, Paul Heyman, and questioning his loyalty. Heyman has long shared a history with CM Punk, and his recent actions suggest he still holds a soft spot for the best in the world. During Raw, when Reigns ambushed Punk and Seth Rollins during their steel cage match, Heyman was spotted comforting Punk. On the latest episode of SmackDown, Punk even thanked Heyman, hinting that they may have orchestrated a plan to deceive the OTC. Reigns could decide to punish Heyman for maintaining contact with Punk and demand that he sever all ties, especially with their WrestleMania 41 clash on the horizon. Heyman's involvement in this unfolding drama would add another compelling layer to the storyline, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. That said, this remains pure speculation for now, and it will be interesting to see how events unfold in the coming weeks. The highly anticipated triple threat match between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins is set to deliver absolute fireworks. Fans can expect a back-and-forth battle filled with intense action, and given the high stakes, the match will likely feature a shocking twist rather than a decisive winner. One major turning point could come if CM Punk finally calls in a favor from Paul Heyman, persuading him to switch allegiances and become his Wiseman at WrestleMania 41. In a stunning betrayal, the Hall of Famer might turn his back on the undisputed tribal chief, altering the course of the match and aligning himself with the best in the world. This shocking betrayal could also set the stage for a highly anticipated singles feud between Roman Reigns and CM Punk. At Survivor Series 2024, the two briefly joined forces, and their interactions generated millions of views, proving that fans are eager to see them go head-to-head. However, this scenario remains purely speculative for now. With WrestleMania 41 fast approaching, it will be exciting to see how the triple threat storyline unfolds in the coming weeks. Do you think Paul Heyman will betray Roman Reigns and side with CM Punk? Or will the tribal chief put an end to any doubts about his Wiseman's loyalty? Solo Sikoa might betray Jacob Fatu sooner than later. What's the story? Let's check it out. WWE is currently on its Europe tour, and the latest episode of SmackDown ended in chaos with a wild brawl involving Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. Despite efforts from security and general manager Nick Aldis, they were unable to contain the mayhem. Meanwhile, the SmackDown event in Bologna, Italy, also featured key storyline developments leading up to WrestleMania 41. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa may have finally gone their separate ways. Chaos erupted on WWE SmackDown this week, potentially marking the beginning of a major shift. Fatu squared off against Braun Strowman in a long-anticipated match, the culmination of their months-long rivalry. While Fatu had often held the upper hand, he had also endured brutal setbacks, including being put through tables and overpowered at key moments. Tonight, he was up for payback, but things didn't go as planned. Just as the match was reaching its climax, Solo Sikoa sent Tama Tonga to interfere. Moments later, Sikoa himself arrived and delivered a devastating Samoan spike to Strowman, seemingly stepping in to help Fatu. When the match ended in a disqualification, awarding the victory to Strowman, Jacob Fatu was livid. Backstage, he confronted Solo Sikoa, making it clear exactly how he felt. Sikoa defended his actions, insisting he was only trying to help, but Fatu wasn't having any of it. He warned Sikoa to stay in his lane and mind his own business, strongly implying that he was done with him. Fatu made it clear his affairs were no longer Solo's concern. Trying to help? Who you trying to help? This ain't anybody's business, and it sure ain't your business. You better watch it, Usos, Fatu said. What happens next remains to be seen, but this appears to be the breaking point between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the chaos between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more WWE updates. Do you think Solo will betray Fatu sooner rather than later? The alliance between The Rock and John Cena in WWE continues to dominate the pro wrestling industry. However, it appears that the final boss is just getting started in his takeover of the company and may soon recruit another superstar into his faction. The Great One has previously hinted at expanding his group, and there's a particular superstar who could be the perfect addition. Tonight on WWE Raw, Jey Uso teams up with a mystery partner to face Austin Theory and Grayson Waller in a tag team match. The Yeet Master has been caught up in a rivalry with A-Town Down Under ahead of his WrestleMania 41 showdown against World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, though fan reactions have been mixed. However, The Rock could make a major move tonight by having former WWE Champion Drew McIntyre emerge as Jey's surprise partner. Although the Scottish psychopath has a deep disdain for the original Bloodline members, he might choose to assist Jey Uso as a favor to the Brahma Bull. The match's closing moments could see the Scottish superstar reveal that it was the final boss who requested his help for the former Intercontinental Champion. Additionally, the Scottish Warrior could remind the Yeet Master that The Rock still cares about the Bloodline family, unlike Roman Reigns, who failed to save Jey from Gunther despite being in the same arena 2 weeks ago. However, this storyline remains purely speculative for now. Speculation about The Rock expanding his faction arose after he flashed a two-finger gesture at Elimination Chamber 2025, a shift from the three-finger gesture he displayed at Bad Blood, potentially hinting at a countdown. Meanwhile, on the 83 Weeks podcast, former Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff suggested that Karrion Kross could be a strong addition to the group. Karrion Kross needs something. In my opinion, I know him, we've said hello to each other once or twice, that's the extent of it, but I just feel something. My instinct tells me something about that guy. But what I've seen of him feels a little bit, forced isn't quite the right word, but his character, to me, feels like it's off about 3 degrees. It just needs to be fine-tuned a little bit, he said. The Rock's most recent WWE appearance was at Elimination Chamber, Toronto, where John Cena shocked everyone by turning heel and ruthlessly attacking Cody Rhodes. If you're loving the drama unfolding with The Rock, John Cena, and Jey Uso, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on this epic storyline. We've got all the latest details on WWE's biggest angles, from surprise partnerships to shocking twists, and we want you to be in the loop. During the latest episode of WWE Raw on Netflix, the Usos reunited for their first tag team match in nearly a year and a half. The surprise moment unfolded when Jimmy Uso was revealed as Jey Uso's mystery partner, helping him secure a victory over Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. The iconic duo sealed their win with their signature 1D finishing maneuver. After the match, Gunther attempted to attack Jey Uso, but Jimmy stepped in to make the save. In this video, we will explore 3 key reasons why the Usos reunited on WWE Raw this week. Number 3, Jimmy Uso has no clear path for WWE WrestleMania 41. Jimmy Uso made a surprise appearance on WWE Raw, reuniting with Jey, likely due to his unclear path to the Showcase of the Immortals this year. Previously, he was involved in a feud with Drew McIntyre and later pursued the United States Championship on WWE SmackDown, but fell short in his attempt. With no clear WrestleMania storyline in place, WWE may have opted to bring Jimmy to the red brand for an Usos reunion. At the very least, this move keeps the buzz around Big Jim alive as the show of shows approaches. Number 2, to support the Yeet Master. Jey and Jimmy Uso aren't just a legendary WWE tag team, they're also twin brothers in real life. With Jey gearing up for the biggest match of his career against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, their reunion on WWE Raw could be a sign of support from his brother. Moments like these highlight that Big Jim will always have Jay's back, providing a morale boost for the Samoan twin as he prepares for his monumental challenge. Number 1. Jimmy Uso was engaged in the Gunther Jay storyline earlier on SmackDown. On a previous episode of WWE SmackDown, the ring general had a tense exchange with Jimmy Uso, attempting to turn him against Jay. However, his efforts to manipulate Big Jim ultimately failed. Given this prior connection to Jay and Gunther's storyline, Jimmy's involvement on WWE Raw makes perfect sense. In the post-match segment, when the Imperium leader tried to take down Jay, it was Jimmy who stepped in, bringing a steel chair to make the save. This solidifies that the Usos are back together, with Jimmy standing firmly by his brother's side as Jay heads into his World Heavyweight Championship match at the grandest stage of them all. Which moment from their comeback was your favorite? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on all the latest WWE action, rumors, and storyline twists. WrestleMania 41 is shaping up to be epic. Do you think Jay can dethrone Gunther? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Yeet!